Hey Mo from Power Wash, we're going to show setup. We're going to clean a big old loader here. We're going to show how our environmental system works and go over this new setup for 2014. I'm going to have some of the guys help. First thing we're going to do is cover the drain and show how this draws up the water. So we're going to grab our suction devices and a drain cover. It's a solid plastic drain cover. Some municipalities might want to use something a little bit better. But you want to make sure you're sealed off because the drains feed the public waters, and so we want to get that up. You want your edges down, and so we're covering that up. We got a vacuum berm right there that picks up the water. We're going to hook our vacuum to that, and get the hose out of the trailer. So in here we're going to show a little bit. You also get a wand with this unit to suck up the extra water. But I'm going to have these guys set up the vacuum side. Notice they're wearing safety glasses and good shoes, good steel-toed shoes. That's important around this equipment. So always have eye protection, hand protection. Now on the inside in here, what I'm going to show you is the unique feature of this unit is, number one, you can work on it. The other units I've seen out on the market, take a good look at them, ask who's ever built them, how the heck are you going to work on that unit? You can get into this unit. This unit features two primary separation filters. Large, big bag filters. You can adjust the microns from 10 down to, from 100 down to 10 micron in those. And then you've got the option to run that water back out to here if you can go to landscape. So with this water here, you can go back to landscape on this discharge if you're allowed to in your area. Most areas will if you're not using chemical. And if you've got some little pig, let's call them that, little pig suction units that take up any oils. So this is for discharge here, but as you follow through, if you can't discharge, you can go through final filtration here. And I'm going to show you some jars to show you the difference of how good that water comes out of here. It's down to 10 micron. Of course, it won't take out all the totally dissolved solids, TDSs they call them out in the industry. But this unit's efficient, it's closed loop. So the water, once it's treated and back in the 200-gallon catch tank, then you can run it back through the power washer. And full closed loop, environmentally friendly, that's what our goal is there. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to fire up the washer in the next little clip here. Fire up the generator. The generator's necessary to run the sump pump there. You've also got extra power outlets, so if you got some lighting you want to use. The vacuum system, of course, is separate. We love the V-twin Vanguard motor, high torque, just a great motor. Got literally thousands and thousands of those running. It's made by Toyota. Tut Hill's the vacuum manufacturer. There's only 3: Gardner, Denver, Tut Hill, and Roots. Tut Hill's a dang good brand. These are called blowers in the industry. It's like a vacuum machine. Really creates a lot of suction, a lot of power there, and that's what you want. So kind of take a look at that setup here. We got our hoses in the back, our high pressure hoses. I've got a couple of helpers with me. We're going to go ahead and get set up for the washing side. We're set up for the vacuum side, so the vacuum's hooked up, and we'll go from there. All right, we're going to go through operation on the unit here, our Pro Package 3. And we've got the washer mounted up in the front of the trailer. Now I see the real fancy looking stuff you guys will see on the web. I want to ask you a question. How the heck are you going to work on it? Everything that's mechanical is going to need work. This unit is by far the easiest to work on. We spent years designing this, engineering this unit out. You can get right at your filters. You got your safety pop-off. You got your pressure control. You got a gauge so you can see where you're running at if you're doing hoods or something you want low pressure roofs. You got your pressure switch for your burner on and off, fuel filter, fuel tank feed. You can get right at everything. You got your fuel fills, temperature gauge, your mount for your downstream injection, mount for eight nozzles. You got 4 here and 4 there. Stainless steel burner, super high efficient burner. And take a look at this install on the stack. Fireproof, goes up through silicone gaskets, waterproof, gets plenty of air, keeps that coil from sooting up. So this is a good, really good setup. I'm losing my voice a little there. I'm going to put my headphones on. I'm going to fire up the pressure washer. We'll clean this tractor a little bit. Might even use a little bit of soap. I'm going to fire it up. Well, we won't use soap on this. We're getting ready to deliver this anyway. I'm putting my ear protection. Always wear your protection. All right, we're going to choke this. The operation on the water treatment system. Go on ahead and start the generator. We're starting the vacuum system. Here's how that's sucking up the water. You see that sucking up every drop of water. Catch some of the water when it comes out of the primary filtration unit in a minute. Brent's going to catch that in a jar at the end of this hose out here. So when that kicks on, when the primary filter cleans, we want to catch some of that water, and then we want to show what the water looks like through the other filter. Here comes the water. There's out of the primary filter. It's still got a lot of solids in it. Let's show them out of the other filter. Look how that sucks up all that water. That, it's got some power. Watch that. I'm pretty strong smelling. There's every drop picked up. And so there's now if you want to run a surface cleaner and just leave it over there, or you can run the other unit. Alright, so pretty good video on how you can optimize this unit. You can run the water off pre-filtered. That's this water. Now most areas will let you do that. Always check with your local Department of Environmental Quality. We're going to say that no matter what. Of course, it depends on the city where you're at. I'd call this recycling in most cities. Look how pure that water is after it's gone through final filtration. So you've got the option to run this two different ways, but what a beautiful machine. We've been building these, probably arguably we're the pioneer in this area, and this is state of the art. Got all the power in the world to vacuum clean tile. It gives you a lot of versatility with this unit, and if you got any questions, give us a call anytime. Thanks.